when I was younger, I never really liked the country that I was born in. It's pretty good. The Philippines to me when I was younger, for the lack of a better word, felt like hell. It felt like a place that I wanted to forget. I kept asking God why I was born in this place. I should have been born somewhere else. Because to me, it was a place where people get left behind. Maybe this is coming from a kid that had her parents go and migrate to a different country. And so I never got that. I never understood that. I never liked why I was here, because I was away from the people that I love. And it's also a place where a lot of bad things happen. You have your natural disasters, you have your corrupt government officials, crime everywhere, and the progress is just so slow. It was like dreams would just stay as dreams, and that's it. They don't really go anywhere. So I wanted to get out of the country, because maybe the grass is greener on the other side. You know, a lot of Filipinos leave the country for a better life. So I did. I lived in Tokyo. Life is good in Japan. It really was. When you compare it to the Philippines, it's so much, I mean, it's pretty obvious how far they are apart, how progressive everything is. Well, I guess except for some things. I liked it there. It felt like my life was heading somewhere. It wasn't like in the Philippines where nothing really happens. I actually could see myself living in Japan for a long time, establishing my life there. And then this happened.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
There are fears a rapidly spreading virus has reached Australia.
This is a rapidly emerging situation where there is not a cause for alarm.
The first US case has been detected.
There's confirmation the coronavirus has reached Australia.
China is urging its citizens not to travel abroad as it struggles to contain the virus.
I came back to visit my grandparents, and I got caught in the lockdown. Japan closed their borders, and I wasn't able to go back. So I was stuck here. At that time, I actually believed in the current administration that they would be able to pull this off, you know, get the country through a pandemic. And then I actually just started paying attention, and the puzzle pieces weren't falling in the right place. You know what I mean? Like, it just won't fit. And then Typhoon Ulysses happened.
Another typhoon is barreling towards southern and central Luzon. A number of areas along the likely path of Ulysses are taking precautionary measures ahead of the expected landfall hours from now.
That really opened my eyes to what was really going on. And it brought my attention to Leni Robredo.
Again, our top story, President Duterte yet again mincing no words against the Vice President, Leni Robredo. During a late-night address, President accusing Robredo of lying to the public about his whereabouts at the height of the typhoon. We know how busy you are. You are in Camarines right now, ma'am?
Yes, I'm in Camarines, Pia. I left Quezon City at 2 a.m. I've been to two towns in Camarines Sur already.
Kung masakit na po ba ang likod nyo kapapasan sa gobyerno? Oh, what a question.
Kasi yung claim niya, meron daw C-130 na punong-puno ng goods from DSWD and NDRRMC to Virac. Sinabayan ko daw para ang impression daw nung tao, galing sa akin yung goods. Diba? Sobrang malicious in the sense na hindi nga kami humihingi sa inyo ng goods. Lalo pa hindi kami umiepal sa goods nyo kasi ang dami naman namin partners na tumutulong, and what we're doing is exhaust our private partnerships to bring help to those who need them. Para sa akin, Meron nga tayo, Bayanihan Heal as One. Bakit minamasama nyo yung tulong ko? Hindi ko naman kayo ginagambala.
Oo.
Yung para
Ma'am,
sa
alam
akin
nyo,
yung...
Oo. Ma'am, alam nyo, you sound like a very angry tita de Manila. Galit na galit kayo.
I actually thought that she was just another, what's that word? I thought she was just another necro politician. You know, because her husband died. And so we feel sympathy for her. And so the people decided to vote for her. But it felt like during that time, during a crisis, it was Leni Robredo that stepped up to the plate and led the country. I was impressed, to be honest, when I saw how Leni and the whole Angat Buhay became the forefront of disaster response. Like, they were always there, like right away. At least there was someone in the government that was actually doing their job. Competence, efficiency, intelligence. That's what I saw in her. And I was wrong what I perceived her to be at first. When Leni filed for candidacy for president, I was, well, it's not that I wasn't expecting it, but I was hoping she would. Because she's the only one that I saw that was fit to run a country.
Ang nagmamahal, kailangang ipaglaban ang minamahal.
And then the campaign started to happen. It was March 20th, 2022. It was my best friend's birthday, and we decided to go to the rally in Pasig. Also, it's because Ben and Ben was there.
Happy birthday, Ina.
Thank you. Uy, may pa-concert ako!
And that's her favorite band. Me and my best friends, we went to the Pasig rally. And I thought it was just gonna be another rally. Well, I was wrong.
Nandito kami sa Opal Road. Thank you po. Libre lang po yan.
I could probably make a distinction between the person I was before March 20th, 2022 and after March 20th, 2022. After that day, after that night, I knew there was something that's bound to happen after. It felt historical, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who felt that night. It was like we could finally dream again. So 4 days later, I was going for a walk with my grandmother, with my Ina, and we met these three people. They were dressed in pink. Like, they had pink shirts on and pink masks. They were giving out Leni tarpaulins. And so I asked for one, and little did I know my life was gonna change that very day. So Sir Glenn, he invited me to a solidarity walk in this place here in our city. And it was like really early in the morning, and I wasn't even sure if I want to come, but because it was really early. It was like, call time was like 5:30 in the morning. My gut was telling me I should go, you know, you can't miss this, you have to go. And so I followed my gut. After the walk, somehow, event after event just started pouring in. Not only were we doing these walks, but I found out that they were doing, we call it house-to-house campaigns as well. First off, I'm an introvert. I don't do that. One of my worst fears to do those things. And so I really wanted to do something though. Like, I can feel it. I can feel if I don't do anything, like if I don't get myself involved in this campaign, I felt like I'd be going against my gut. That's like the easiest way I could describe it. It felt like I was going against what I stand for. You know, I have to help somehow. And so even if it's not me talking, I could just be the one like giving out the flyers, right? The ones that they carry around. I could be the one putting up the posters and the tarpaulins and the stickers. That's what I did. Usually it'll be someone that's very extroverted that will be the one speaking, and it'll be the one giving out the flyers and carrying the posters and the tarpaulin around. Until Sir Glenn made me lead this small group of youth, and so I had to do something. So I started to speak up. It started to get a little bit easier, and then you just get used to it. So it got easier and easier as you go. And then from house to house campaigns, I started getting more involved with volunteering. And I really liked it because I was with a group of people that share the same values and principles that I have. And we were all working towards this goal, right? You could see the synergy amongst us. It was really beautiful, you know. And to know, I just know in my gut, dude, I felt like I was making history. We were all making history. Hi, it's the last day of the campaign. Meeting de avance na. We're going to Ayala for the meeting de avance, and everyone's here. Not everyone. This is just the first bus. We look at Sister Andres and Sister Grace. Everyone, say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Mananalo na ba tayo? Yes! Ang Presidente! Leni Robredo! Vice Presidente! Iko Pangilinan! Gobyernong tapat! Angat buhay lahat! Dito. I started to fall in love with my country, with the Philippines, aking Pilipinas, in all its beauty and in all its imperfections. Yeah. It was like, it felt like after a long time, you could finally dream again. of the Philippines that we've always dreamed of. There was hope again. And it felt like the dream could actually become a reality.
Ang aking pagtindig! Ang aking pagtindig! Hindi matatapos ngayong gabi. Hindi matatapos ngayong gabi. Lahat ng aking sinasabi. Lahat ng aking sinasabi. Tatapatan mo ng buong pagsisilbi. Tatapatan mo ng buong pagsisilbi. Ibibigay ko ang aking lakas. Ibibigay ko ang aking lakas. Hindi ako aatras. Hindi ako aatras. Makakasama mo ko. Makakasama mo ko. Hanggang maibigay ko ang aking boto. Hanggang maibigay ko ang aking boto. Ilalaban ko ang karapatan natin. Ilalaban ko ang karapatan natin. Takot ay aking palalayain. Takot ay aking palalayain. Asahan mo, hindi ito ang huli. Asahan mo, hindi ito ang huli. Hanggang dulo, tayo'y makakambing. Hanggang dulo, tayo'y makakambing. Panghawakan natin ang liwanag. Panghawakan natin ang liwanag. Puso ay panatilihin nag-aalat. Puso ay panatilihin nag-aalat. Pagod ay hindi mababaliwala. Pagod ay hindi mababaliwala. Ito na ang simula ng ating paglaya. Ito na ang simula ng ating paglaya. Panata ako sa bayan. Panata ako sa bayan. Ikaw ang tanging pagsisilbihan. Ikaw ang tanging pagsisilbihan. Ang puso ko ay para sa mga Pilipino. Ang puso ko ay para sa mga Pilipino. At ang panata ko ay panata ko. Ay ilalaban kita. Ay ilalaban kita. Hanggang dulo. Hanggang dulo.
50% of the votes are in, and 50% of the votes are in, and we don't like the numbers that we're seeing right now.
Na-affected ako sa result.
Okay.
Huwag ka muna sa result. Pero in terms of itong process na to, kumusta? Hindi nila nakuha ang serial number na
Kasi akala nila, lahat ng serial number the same. Which is hindi.
Ano po masasabi ninyo?
Tara, shot!
Laban pa rin, laban!
Laban! Kailan ba? Shot tayo!
I thought that I already have like the perfect ending for this, and so I had this scene in my head where I have the camera right here pointed at me. I was running towards our house and calling out my grandfather and telling him, we won! But it wasn't that, was it? Despite what happened during the elections, whether you believe it is rigged or not, personally for me, I didn't feel that I lost. Yes, it was hard. I think the reason why it actually hurt for a lot of the Kakampinks is because we saw, like, just for a little glimpse, we saw what it was like to live in the Philippines that we've always wanted to have. And then that was taken away from us. We were almost there. But when I look back at the people that I've met along the way, the new relationships that I have formed with these people, did I really lose? Did we really lose? I look at the people I stand with. I actually gained a whole lot more. I gained more wisdom through this experience. I gained a whole new family. And I gained that passion for my country. Something that I didn't have. Now I want to be there for her. I want to be there for my fellow countrymen. Whether they're pink or red, blue or yellow. So if you hear the stories of Leni Volunteers, you'll hear that this was their first time being involved in politics. I was one of them. Never really believed in it. I'm 27 years old and this is my first time to vote. I used to not care. I didn't care at all. But after this whole campaign, tama nga sinabi nila, ang namulat ay hindi na muling pipikit. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Para sa bayan.